What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy HunterX here, bringing us another episode of Pokemon Gaia. Without further ado, let's get into today's episode. Alrighty guys, welcome to another episode of Pokemon Gaia. How you guys doing today? I was gonna say I'm doing fantastic, but I clearly aren't doing so fantastic anymore because I just lost 31 minutes of audio recording, and it was such a beautiful episode, and I'm so upset because it was again such a really beautiful episode, and I just lost it all, and I'm actually not feeling up to recording right now, but I know I have to because if I don't, I'm gonna fall behind, and I don't really want to fall behind. So, you know, I'm a little bit having a rough day today in terms of, you know, recording and getting things, you know, taken care of. It is unfortunate that I did lose, you know, 31 minutes of a beautiful episode. I mean, significantly beautiful. I was such on a high. It was truly beautiful, and I lost it all. So, you know, we're here now. We're doing this. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna enjoy it for what it is, and you know, we're gonna see what this new, you know, recording brings us. But yeah, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing good. Hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I mean, you know, it's currently 4:28 p.m. where I'm recording this video, and I have to go live in about 30 minutes, 32-ish minutes. So it's gonna very much be cutting it close to the you know, time of when I need to go live and whatnot, but it's okay. So I will probably be recording Pokemon Emerald Kaizo gameplay during the live stream because that's the only time I can really find to actually sit down and do stuff, is during when I do my night streams with you guys here on the channel every day, every night. I get on stream at 5 p.m. From 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. we go live and we just hang out, we chill, and we you know, we talk, we shoot the shit, we you know whether if I'm doing spreadsheets or whatever, we just come and hang out. I advise you to come hang out sometime with us when we go ahead and do these night streams because they're a lot of fun. I mean, you know, we sometimes get into interesting topics. Sometimes we get into deep topics about life and motivation and stuff like that. It's just an overall chill vibe over there once we do said things. However, I do want to talk about one thing from that episode, and that is content. And I know I've been talking so much about content, and I'm not gonna regurgitate all the same content that I've already talked about, but I do have a document with about, let me actually tell you how many content ideas I have written down currently on February 16th 2022 at 4:30 p.m. I have 69 content ideas, and that wasn't on purpose, by the way. That's just a number I happen to stop at. And that will there will probably be more content added to that tonight, you know, because that's what I do every night when I'm getting ready to lay in bed at night. I lay down and I just put my laptop on my chest and I just type away, and you know, content ideas just come flowing out usually. But last night content was kind of rough. Coming up with ideas was a little bit rough, but you know, it is what it is. We will get better and better at it. Something that I do also want to say from that video, that something that was really beautiful that I said was, obviously a lot of this content that you're seeing now is very jank. It's not top notch, like not the content that I used to produce, right? I mean, that's an iffy statement, but in itself, you know, it is very jank, and I know that, but it's gonna get better, right? And the way that I look at it is, this stuff that we're making now is kind of the baseline, the very baseline of what is to come in the next 5 years, where once I'm able to actually get my studio up and running again, and I'm able to get a place and be able to actually produce actual real content, and be able to, you know, make real, I mean, this is real content, don't get me wrong, but I mean, this is more of a baseline, and I want to be able to, you know, keep expanding and keep making and keep what do you, like, moving the bar up and up and up and up, and that's kind of like the idea, right? Because, you know, we were maybe at a midpoint before the fire, right? Obviously, I was planning to do this anyway, even if the fire didn't happen, but I am very grateful the fire did happen, because it showed me a lot of, you know, things in my life, and it's also given me a lot of opportunities as well. So, I mean, I hate the fire, but I'm also very grateful for the fire. And, you know, moving forward, it isn't about the fire now. It's more about the ability to get a plays and the ability to be able to push forward and be able to make the top-notch content that I want to make for you guys, for the lovely folks here over in the Hunters Tribe. If you haven't already, you know, hit that subscribe button. I encourage you. Obviously, the content is going to get better and better and better, and I'd like you to join us on that journey. It is completely free. You can cancel at any time, and yeah, I mean, we're gonna be here for the next 5 years, and you know, I'm gonna just keep pushing the bar up and up and up, and you know, I'm already starting to relearn, or not relearn, but how to pace YouTube videos and how to properly edit YouTube videos. I'm taking notes. I'm also going back and watching some of my top viewed videos and seeing what I did right and what I did wrong. And obviously those top viewed videos were great because, you know, they went viral or semi-viral, and I did clearly something right, and I should, you know, take a page from that instead of, you know, maybe, you know, I'm gonna also take pages from other creators as well. It's just not what I'm really focusing on right now. I wanna take my own. I want to look at my own content first, so that way I can be like, okay, I can improve this. For example, I can improve my commentary, or I can, you know, learn to remove stuff that's not really necessarily needed and stuff like that. So that's kind of where I'm at right now, is like I'm at the stage where I feel like I'm at a complete reset in terms of, like, you know, being able to make content and just kind of like overseeing everything as a whole, right? I feel like this fire and this whole situation has given me the ability to overlook and kind of see where I went wrong and see where I went right, and be able to, like, okay, like, don't do that again, or do this again, or, you know, like, look at this title versus this title and that kind of stuff. But that doesn't excuse, you know, obviously, if you guys know, I've been very complacent, very comfortable. I've not really pushed myself out of my comfort zone for 5 years, and I am very much now, like, resetting, and I'm very uncomfortable with the content that I'm making, and I feel like that's a good sign that I'm making progress, right? I feel like being in the uncomfort zone is more better than being in the comfort zone, because when I was in the comfort zone, I was growing very minimally. And obviously, if I'm in the uncomfort zone and I'm pushing the boundaries all the time, every day, I think it's gonna really kind of, like, excel us in the right direction. And that's what I'm really, like, hoping for, is that it, like, I'm able to excel us in the, propel us in the right direction instead of the wrong direction, like we have been going for the past 5 years. I mean, yes, we were growing, but not at, like, a steady pace. And if I can get us to grow, like, for a starter, like maybe like 1 or 2 subs a day, or, you know, and then that kind of, like, accumulates, and you know, once that starts to snowball, like, you know, 125 subs a day, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 subs a day, you know, you get the idea. You know, it's the snowball effect. And, you know, I keep looking over at this document, and it's distracting me, because there's one thing that makes me super happy on this document, and I cannot wait to do it. But it's gonna cost me a pretty big amount. It's gonna cost me, like, about maybe the video together, well, excluding, because the thing that I need is pretty expensive, but we will exclude the cost of the thing that is required for it. And, well, I'm gonna say it's probably gonna cost me about, like, $350 $400 to make the video. And it's, I don't know, when you start putting money into videos, I think that's where, you know, it starts to like kind of like get a little crazy. For example, like you got to look at like Mr. Beast. Like he spent like what, $4 million on his Squid Game video, which is freaking insane. $4 million. I mean, maybe someday in the future I'll get to that point where I'm spending $4 million on a video. Probably not, but you know, I just can't wait. Just like thinking about it makes me so happy. Like I wish you can see my face right now. I've got like a genuine smile on my face thinking about this idea. And I also have crazy ideas that I want to just do for fun side projects that isn't for YouTube, but it's just for me, right? Like I can't really say because I just want to do it. It's just something that I want to do for myself, and that's it. Just, like, but at the same time, maybe I will post it on YouTube just to see, you know what I mean? But anyways, I digress. I'm also very salty because I don't know if I've mentioned this yet in this episode, but my Valkyrie clothes are not here yet, and they were supposed to be here like 2 days ago. They were supposed to be here on Valentine's Day, and clearly they're not here because I would be wearing my hoodie right now, but I'm not. I'm wearing my mom's Valkyrie merch that came in because it's way too big for her, so she gave it to me, and I'm just like, I want my hoodie so bad because I got a 2X, and that's like, this large is pretty big on me. And yeah, I got myself a nice 2X, and I can't wait to wear it. So unfortunately, it's it's apparently, I don't know, something like weird. Like it arrived at the facility, the Memphis, Tennessee facility on the 11th, and it hasn't updated since. It just says it gave me an update today saying that it's arriving late. Like, what's going on with my package? Did they lose my package? Because if they lost my package, let's go. We're squaring up. We're fighting. Those are fighting words right there. If you tell me you lost my package, you better be squaring up, because I really wanted, you know, like, that's like $295 worth of clothes that I'm not getting if they lost my package. Because, and what's also which makes me really anxious about that whole situation, because like if they lost my package, one, I'm out of money. I mean, obviously it does have insurance, up to $100 in insurance. What's $100? Like, I spent $295. You know what I mean? Like, and also like these clothes are a limited edition set, right? Like you cannot buy them no more. You can't order them no more. You can't get them no more. It's just like, I can't get them anymore, which makes me sad if they lost it. And that would really just suck so much, big donkey, if you know what I mean, if they actually did lose my clothes, which would be kind of funny, but it wouldn't be funny at the same time. But yeah, man, I'm really excited, even though like I've been kicked in the balls so many times this past 2 months or whatever. I'm still like trying to stay positive about the future. Like, even for example, like today, losing the audio was a kick to the balls, because one, that was 30 minutes wasted, and two, that was a beautifully commentated episode that I wish you guys could have seen, but we've got this instead, which is fine. This is great, don't get me wrong, this is perfectly fine. But at the same time, I just smacked my tripod. At the same time, that episode was so beautifully spoken and well spoken, and I was really happy with it. And then it just, boom, kicked right in the nuts. You can't have this episode because I say no. Something about that episode was like, nope, I'm not gonna allow you to post it. So I'm just gonna yeet myself off a bridge somewhere, right? Excuse me as I take a sip of water, because I haven't taken a sip of water in about 45 minutes because I've been recording this, and I went to recording this straight after recording that one, so that previous episode. I don't even know. Oh, you know what? I think I remember what happened, because we got into the conversation about only friends, You know what website I'm talking about, and in tips and donations and stuff like that. And I think I remember how I started the conversation. It was like something along the lines of like you can subscribe for free, you can get it on any time, and then like this content is free, so you know, go subscribe to my OnlyFriends account. That doesn't exist, don't worry about it. And then like that just like sparked this like 15-minute conversation, which was like beautifully like said, and like, you know, those many questions that I had, and about chargebacks, and like, you know, like let's say, you know what, let's just fucking get into it. Might as well, right? I mean, what do I have to lose? OnlyFriends, let's say they don't have a tip limit. They do have a tip limit, but let's say if they didn't, right? Like, let's say if someone donated or tipped a creator $100,000, right? And they charged that back. Who would be liable for that money or that chargeback, right? And then like that spiraled like a whole conversation about like how does that even work? Like let's say you go to like Alinity's Twitch stream and you want to donate $100,000 to her. Like how does that work? Because I know that even for I think like anything over 1,000 or maybe anything over 5,000, like you have to get like clearance, or not clearance, but they have to like do all this stuff and like make sure it's legitimate and this, that, and the other, and you're really meaning to pull this, that, and like they pull you in like 8 different directions. That's like saying like if you pull up to a Lamborghini dealership with a briefcase of cash, it's just like they're gonna be like, what the hell? Like who the hell just shows up to a Lamborghini dealership with $280,000 in cash? Like you would most likely go with a cashier's check or something like that if you were gonna go purchase a Lamborghini, for example. Or I don't actually know how that works. Can you just like use your credit card or something, or like use your card or whatever, like swipe your card? I've never thought about that. Like how do you purchase very large vehicles, like, you know, cars that are in like the range of like $200,000 plus dollars, or even $100,000 plus dollars? Because like, for example, the Nissan GTR is like $110,000. But yeah, so like that's like what like that was like a whole 15-minute conversation basically. Like basically took up like a third or a quarter of the episode. And then we kind of just started talking about content, and you know, again, I'm looking over there and I'm just it makes me so happy. I haven't been this happy maybe since like last year, around like July-ish. So like just knowing that I'm super excited and looking forward to something is just so it's a feeling on a whole nother level. And definitely hope you guys are gonna enjoy that video as much as I am gonna be able to make it. I mean, there's so much content that I do want to make like right now that I can't. And man, if there's one thing that I wish, what game should be ported over to mobile, is Factorio. I feel like Factorio should just be ported over to mobile, or there should be a mobile version of Factorio. I think that would be so cool if they had a mobile version of Factorio. Maybe they do. Maybe they have a mobile-esque game like Factorio, or something like that, but honestly, nothing can beat Factorio. I mean, there's probably a way that I can probably like play Factorio through like NVIDIA GeForce Now or something, assuming that it's on there or something like that, or Stadia, for example, Google Stadia. I wonder if Google Stadia has Factorio, but also that also implies that you have a good internet connection and a decently good PC as well. That's just like another thing that, you know, you have to take into account. I know that you can, with GeForce Now, I think is what it's called, you can like for $100 a month or something, you can, you know, reserve a 2080, or sorry, not 2080, 3080 Ti to be able to play games and stuff on, like, for example, on your Chromebook, which is very interesting how that works. But as you can see, I got poisoned right there, so we're gonna go ahead and switch Zaki out for Turdwig here. Oh man, I am so upset that that happened to me. Like, this is also another reason why I want to get my fucking phone fixed. I am so sick of this phone doing shit that I don't want it to do. Like, you know, for example, like, I was talking to my cousin one time over on Facebook Messenger, and, like, it sent her, like, 6 photos that I didn't want to be sent. It wasn't, like, anything bad or anything. Thank God it wasn't anything, like, sus. But it was like, no, I didn't tell you to do that. Don't do that. Like, it loves to have its own little hissy fits and like spazzes out and does whatever the fuck it wants to do, which is completely understandable, because I understand that, from my understanding, the touch sensor in the screen or something is broken, so that's why it kind of just like freaks out and sometimes and goes like absolute wonky. And it definitely does that more often when the phone is like sort of warm and kind of hot, for sure. When the phone is like for example, like when I'm streaming and stuff, it doesn't do it as much as when I'm streaming, but once I'm done streaming, it goes freaking wild. It goes nuts. Obviously because it's probably warm and like it's like doing some weird stuff, but I'm really like looking forward to like getting it fixed and you know, being able to just, you know, not have to worry about, you know, my phone being an absolute savage and like, you know, like sending like a nude to someone that I don't want to be, you know, to see my nudes, or not my nudes, but the nudies that I have on my phone. Because, you know, we have this on-running joke between me and my moderators. You know, I've leaked hentai on stream multiple times now. It's not no secret. I mean, one of my mods has the clip, actually. He has a clip that he downloaded of me leaking hentai, and I have the VODs somewhere still on my hard drive somewhere too, of me, like, you know, accidentally, quote unquote, accidentally leaking hentai and other things in that folder. But yeah, damn, this episode, I'm so sad. This episode isn't as solid as the one that I had recorded previously, but you know what, guys, I have to apologize for that. That's totally my fault, for one, having a broken phone, but also misclicking. I don't even think it's my fault, but I will take the blame for it. That's just the way it is. That's just the way it's gonna be, I guess. So Pokemon Gaia has really, I've been really having so much fun with playing Pokemon Gaia. I'm gonna break the 4th dimension here. I'm up to, I believe, well, this is the 5th episode, and then I have 8 more, so like 13 or 14 episodes. I'm 13 or 14 episodes in, and I'm really just enjoying every second of this game. So I hope you guys are enjoying the gameplay and more or less the commentary. Oh, that is something that I also talked about in that episode, is I am getting used to this commentary thing. I'm getting pretty used to doing it, and obviously it will get better over time as, you know, I get back into my groove and I get my stuff back and I'm able to actually edit on a proper editing program like Sony Vegas, for example, and I'll be able to like actually properly cut things and move things around and, you know, have all the tracks I will ever need. Because right now I'm kind of limited to like 4 or 5 tracks. I can't really, you know, do the spicy edits that I want to do, like adding memes and stuff. It's very complicated to use this editor, which is, yeah, it's just not what I want to be, you know, doing complex edits on and stuff. And also, I've talked about my phone being shitty. Let me tell you something. When I'm trying to edit these videos and this phone decides to, you know, do whatever the hell it wants to do, it drives me crazy. I think the other day when I was, you know, recording episodes, it was like doing some crazy stuff, and I punched it so hard that there was like literally a green stripe going down the middle of my screen. Obviously that's not happened anymore because I've, you know, hit it a couple more times since then, and it clearly has fixed itself. I swear, like one of these days my phone's just not gonna turn on, and I'm just gonna be like, well, what do I do? Because yeah, I keep hitting it and punching it, and, you know, because I get frustrated, and then I immediately just want to punch it, and it's a bad habit. I should stop doing that, but I know it's bad, and I continue to do it anyway. And you know what's also funny? my therapist today, she saw my watch, and she's like, your watch has the wrong time. And I'm like, oh no, that's there on purpose. And she's like, what, why? And I was like, I don't know, like, I just want to, because I have it currently, all of my phones are currently set to the LA time zone for some reason. I don't know why, I just wanted to put it there. So now, like, when I look at my watch, I'm like, oh, it's 1:50. Oh, wait, it's 4:52. It's not 1:52, it's 4:52. Because, you know, I'm 3 hours ahead of LA. I don't know why I am doing that, but I woke up this morning, I was about to go back to sleep. I'm like, wait a minute, it's not 4 a.m., it's 7 a.m. I'm like, wait a minute. I almost screwed myself this morning, which is, I don't know why, but I'm doing weird stuff that I can't explain. Can you explain to me why I want to do this? Probably not, because you don't know what's going on inside my head. But at the same time, it's just like, just fix your freaking... She's like, that's gonna drive me crazy, knowing that your watch has the wrong time. I'm like, yikes. OCD much? And then, yeah, it was quite an interesting session today, and will probably be interesting sessions for the next few weeks, if I'm being honest. Ah, man, I'm very upset that I lost that beautifully spoken episode. I'm so, like, triggered by that, and just like, you know, unfortunately it is, you know, time for me to, you know, go live very soon, so I don't have any time to record the next episode, because I was gonna get 3 done, but unfortunately I can't do that because yeah, I ended up getting kicked in the balls again today, so that's always kind of fun, if you will. Man, I'm so salty. I'm so salted. Like, damn. Imagine being me right now. Like, I'm so stressed out. I'm, you know, having chest pains because I'm so stressed out about being able to make content and being able to, you know, get what I need to get done. Like, I have to record 18 videos now in the span of a day and a half because I start work on Saturday, and today's Wednesday the 16th, and I have the 17th and a little bit of the 18th. Not even the 18th, I don't think, because I still got to go get my hair cut, and I still got to do everything else. I got to go get my shoes, pants, all that stuff as well, and it's so stressful. It's unbelievably stressful right now. And so I got to basically I got to cram in 18 videos all tomorrow, or else I'm basically screwed. So that's kind of like, that's going to be fun. I'm going to say that. It's going to be fun. I think I'm going to try to get up like 6 in the morning and just try to, just like, you know, maybe like actually like close the door, because like no one's going to be up at 6 in the morning. But, you know, I don't want to like wake up my grandmother or anything like that by, you know, talking or whatever. I want to, you know, even doing this like right now, it's pretty late. So I got to be able to get 18, I think it's like 9 hours of audio recording that I have to do, which is yeah, it's not the most pleasant thing. I'm gonna say that. It's just my voice is not gonna like me. My voice is not gonna like me tomorrow. Obviously, by the time that you're seeing this is a backlogged video, so you know, it would have probably, you probably wouldn't have known if I got it done or not. So, oh man, life is stressful right now. Life is so stressful right now. But yeah, guys, oof, we're gonna get it done. We're gonna try and re-replicate what I just did. I'm gonna try to re-replicate that tomorrow in all of the episodes. I'm making that a challenge for myself, is to try and keep a very high positive attitude in those videos, and you'll probably see it, because I think, I'm not sure how this is gonna all, like, how is this all gonna pan out, but we'll kind of like see how it all ends up, you know, panning out and whatnot. But with that being said, I know that this video is super jank and whatnot, but I am going to go ahead and say that it is pretty close to the wrapping up point. We have about like 2-ish minutes here. I do want to really, say thank you for those of you who have kind of just stuck around, even though I'm not posting every day, and I'm not, I'm trying to like stream every day, but I don't know how that's gonna work when I go back to the hotel. We'll kind of play it by ear and see how it is. I've been hanging out in Discord with y'all, and that's something else that we'll talk about in next episode, next video. Is I want to talk about like social media and stuff and being more active and whatever that entails. But yeah, guys, unfortunately it is time to wrap up today's episode. So with that being said, do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, leave a like on the video, share it with one friend, become a part of the Hunters tribe. We're on our way to 500 subscribers. Let's see if we can do it in 13 or 12 days. As always, guys, I love you. I'll leave you till next time.